Hello, 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 everybody. This is QD's Talk Time, and you're listening to Q, otherwise known as LaQuisha Blair. I'm so happy you guys came to sit with me and listen in for a little while. You know, the other day we talked about all the different websites, all the different websites that are out there other than the same old ones. And in that podcast, we started talking about holidays and what all holidays are available in the month of December. And we talked a little bit about the normal ones that you might see, such as Christmas and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But, you know, I told you I was going to do a little bit of research, see what I could find out, and guess what? I did. So you will be amazed at all of the holidays that are in the month of December. So now I know we've kind of passed a little bit of December, but I'm going to go back to December 1st and give you just a few of the holidays that we've missed already. And it is amazing to me that these holidays, there are so many. I just had no idea. And it's a little bit of something for everyone. So I hope you enjoy. Settle in. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to go back to our websites. We're going to talk a little bit about everything tonight. But let's start with the holidays for the month of December. So, starting with December the 1st, on the first day of December, we have National Christmas Lights Day. And these are national holidays, believe it or not. Not everybody celebrates everything, but we're going to take a look at what's out there. So right now we have National Christmas Lights Day. And all of these holidays that I'm going to mention are on the 1st of December. And then, and of course, the National Christmas Lights holiday, or National Christmas Lights Day, is pretty self-explanatory. It says, take the time to deck the halls because December 1st is a National Christmas Lights Day. Before the invention of electric lights, families would balance candles on the benches of their Christmas trees. And it was kind of risky because, you know, it did start several house fires, but that's where that started, way back in the 1800s, in 1880 to be exact. So, in fact, Thomas Edison was the first to invent this process back in 1880, believe it or not. So how cool is that? There is a national holiday based on the Christmas lights. We're not going to go into detail on every one of these, but I just wanted to give you that one since it was the very first one that was listed. The next one is called World AIDS Day. Now, this is a health awareness for the devastating disease AIDS. Remember way back when it first came out, when there was an awareness, I'm not going to say when it first came out, when everything was made aware, back in 1980s, I believe it was. So, this became a national holiday. So it was recognized by the World AIDS Foundation as the beginning, and it's estimated that 40 million people worldwide have died of AIDS since 1981, and an estimated 37 million are living with HIV. Now, of course, the medications have come a long way since the 1980s, and this disease is treatable, it's manageable. Apparently, there's still no cure, but it is manageable, and people are living long lives with it. The most famous that we know of course, is Magic Johnson. He is living an abundant life, even though he was affected by this disease many, many years ago. So just to keep that in mind, and these are all days that started on December the 1st. So that's the second one. And as I said, we're not going to go into great detail about each one of these, but those two are definitely notable. There's one, Romania National Day. Now, this is a federal holiday. Apparently, it's a civic and historical day. It looks like this doesn't give me any indication as to when it started. Well, I take that back. It looks like this one began back in 1877. Wow, what do you know about that? So this has been going on since 1877, and it was moved from the month of May. It was originally celebrated on May 10th. It was moved next to August the 23rd back in 1948. And then in 1944, when everything happened with the pro-Nazi government in the country, then it got pushed out to the month of December. So there you go. The next one that we have for December 1st is Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting. This is a cultural holiday. It is something that happens every year on the 1st of December, and of course that one's kind of self-explanatory. They of course light the Christmas tree in the Rockefeller Center, and it's broadcast all over the networks, usually the Good Morning America and Today Show and NBC Today or whatever it is. They all do the same thing. They kind of all recognize this and make a big deal out of it, which a lot of people in New York absolutely love it. They've made a personal holiday out of it so that they can go down and see. And of course, across the country, many people travel there just to see the lighting at Rockefeller Center. The next one that we have also on December the 1st is National Peppermint Bark Day. Now, if you are a foodie, food and beverage, this may be something that you already know about, but if not, I don't know how many people like peppermint bark. I do. It's usually made with white chocolate and peppermint. And let's take a look when this actually started. This actually started, let me see if I can find it for you. And this is so cool because they have a lot of information here. But this happens like once a year, and it started out at a crafts fair. So the history of National Peppermint Bark Day, this started back in 1998. So it wasn't that long ago, but Williams-Sonoma disputed the original peppermint bark, which was also it was copied and they never matched the quality of the flavor quite right, and they kind of went through and did some trial and errors. But I guess everybody has their own. But peppermint bark was originally produced by Williams-Sonoma. He's the one that kind of made it famous. I'm not going to say originally produced it, but he's the one that kind of made it famous. And most Americans, I'd say about 53% of Americans absolutely love it. And then there's only about 10% of Americans that hate it. So, and then of course you have the range in between. Now, looking at this, There is the white chocolate peppermint bark, the dark chocolate peppermint bark, and then there's the milk chocolate peppermint bark. And they've even come out with the candy canes, the sugar cookies, the gingerbreads, and the chocolate Santas. So, getting into the spirit of things, hey, I do like a little chocolate peppermint bark, but I like the white chocolate. And I like the dark chocolate. I'm not real crazy about the milk chocolate. So, the next one is going to be the National Package Protection Day. Now, this is a special interest. This is, and basically what they're saying is, on December the 1st, this is the day that most people will start to ship their Christmas gifts and make sure that their package is protected with the insurance and that kind of thing. And how this became a national day, I don't know, but I know it tells in here, but I'm not going into a great detail. And if you'd like to know where I'm getting this information, I am on a website called nationaltoday.com, and it will give you all the information you want to know about not only this holiday, but all the holidays that we're going to go through. So if you'd like to follow along, you are welcome to. Again, this is nationaltoday.com. And so, again, on December the 1st, we are looking at, this is the next one, bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day. Liberation Day. I'm sorry, I can't read today. Liberation Day. So, bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day. And this is a health awareness program, and apparently it has made the national dates. Now, looking at this, of course, they're talking about your eyes, which is very important, but this came about, let's see, it says bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day was created by an actor, Thomas Roy, and his wife Ruth. The duo they own a herb and holiday business, and it's aimed at spreading goodwill and mirth among the public accordingly. And apparently they came across over 70 copywritten holidays, and their venture, Wellcat, is a list of all the wacky holidays. So I guess they just decided to make another wacky holiday. I thought, looking at this, it was going to be a little bit more in depth, but apparently the whole idea behind the holiday is to give your eyes a break from the monitors, go and get your eyes checked, and spread the word. Those are the three factors for this holiday. So they advocate eye health, and that's one of the ways that they have chosen to do that, was through this national holiday and bringing awareness to eye health. So there's going to be a couple more, and I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly. One is Eat Red Apple Day. And again, these are all on the 1st, and I don't know what that beep was, so I do apologize, but we're just going to go with it. So if you hear some weird noises in the background, let me tell you what's going on. So I went to the doctor today just for a checkup, and the doctor says he wants me to wear a heart monitor, not a heart monitor, but a blood pressure monitor, just to check my blood pressure. Well, I'm wearing it, and it goes off about every 15 minutes. So if you hear that beep, 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 I just about forgot about it, but that's what it is. And then that long buzzing sound that you hear in the background, that's my blood pressure monitor going off. And it's going to do that about every 15 minutes.